Hey guys, Wandering Shell here. Once again, we're going to be doing another advent calendar painting, this time with the Kolbolt riding a lizard. Because why not? At least I think he's a Kolbolt. He might be like a lizard guy riding a lizard, which is kind of weird. But I'm going to stick with Kolbolt just so it's different, even though Kolbolts could be not that. I don't care. Anyway, I want to make this one really pop. In order to make it pop, I made him into Warlock Purple Pink. You would think Warlock Purple is purple. No, it is pink. Very pink. As you can see. If you're noticing why he's dry brushed, or like this model is dry brushed, is because my primer is gloss. Learned that the hard way. So in order to try to get the paint to stick and make it look really nice, I had to dry brush them in white and then paint them. Kind of works out in my favor because it gives me easy shadows, which is good to know. Dry painting with have a black primer with a dry brush of white really makes it pop. And you already got your highlights done before you even started, which is nice because if your paints are a little light, like loose, light, it makes it easier for the highlights and the lowlights come in and pop. Less work for you, the better, right? Especially if you're making an army full of different models, it's nice to get shortcuts. And that is one of them. It's a nice little shortcut. Anyway, so after I finished the Kolbolt, I was working on the lizard. Honestly, it was a lizard, so scaly hide, because lizard. I had no thought process other than these guys are the cutest things ever. It was a Kolbolt and the lizard. It was adorable. They're both adorable. To me anyway, I think they're cute. And so I wanted to make them even cuter and having very bright colors. And so scaly hide and the demonic yellow for the chest, very bright colors. Then I wanted to change it up. See, usually you do a dark tone and be done. But no, I want to change it and made it purple instead. Did it do well? It had its moments. Should I just done purple on the Kolbolt and then something else for the lizard? Yes. But this is why we do this, is to live and learn. Because maybe you would do it differently. Maybe you would have kept the purple with the lizard and something else with the Kolbolt. Each person's their own. And so that's why it's nice to watch these videos, so you can kind of get ideas. And that's what I want, is you guys watch these videos and get ideas for your models. And speaking of models, this is it up to the highlight phase. And when it comes to highlight, is literally anything that's raised gets a new coat of paint. Somewhat. Some of it I want to keep a little bit more pop. And some of the stuff I want to keep a little dark because it's supposed to be in the shadows. And then I wanted to do something different for the base. And you'll see later where usually it's like grass or, desert theme, something like that. It would make sense with desert theme with lizard, but I wanted snow. That's right, snow. Because of how bright color they are, it just makes it even more. And it doesn't make sense because lizards don't like cold. I think it's hilarious. But I hope you guys enjoy these. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.